Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Family members of presidential tickets visit New Hampshire. Spouses of Biden, Harris, nephew of Pence make appeals to Granite Staters. Family members of the presidential tickets were hitting the campaign trail Wednesday in New Hampshire. The spouses of Democrats Joe Biden and Kamala Harris met with Granite State voters, and Vice President Mike Pence's nephew just finished a two-day campaign swing. Jill Biden and Douglas Emhoff held a series of events in New Hampshire. In Bedford, they met with voters in distanced fashion to discuss health care. Biden said her husband's administration would pass a public option for health insurance. These are the things that Joe and Kamala are going to work on and fix so that every American gets health care, she said. Emhoff said rural America is in particular need of help. There's no broadband out there, so you're in the middle of nowhere, he said. They've closed the two rural hospitals, so it's either 500 miles or 300 miles to the nearest hospital. And there's no telemedicine because there's no broadband, so it's even worse. Biden and Emhoff also put up some campaign signs and spoke with volunteers in Manchester. They waved as a brief car parade made its way through the Queen City's North End. It's not clear when Joe Biden or Kamala Harris will visit the Granite State, and Republicans are seizing on the fact that President Donald Trump has already visited. Republicans said they believe they are doing more of the work necessary to win in New Hampshire. We can win the Granite State for President Trump, who only lost the state by less than 3,000 votes, but it's going to take all of us, said John Pence, the vice president's nephew and senior advisor to the campaign. And that's why just last week in New Hampshire, the volunteers behind me and across this state knocked over 46,000 doors. Pence wrapped up a two-day campaign swing by phone banking and firing up volunteers at state Republican Party headquarters in Concord. Politics is sort of a sport in New Hampshire, he said. Right now, the Democrats aren't playing that sport. And that does it for my morning news report. And before we end this morning news report, here are some photos of Jill Biden and Kamala Harris's husband yesterday in New Hampshire. Let's take a look at those photos real quick. And here are the photos of them in New Hampshire. And that does it for this news report right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching this morning news report. Have a great rest of your day, and see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.